Hey foodies, welcome to CookingShooking. Today we are going to make a very masaledar and very easy recipe. Let's make authentic Pindi Chole. It will just take 10 to 15 minutes if you have the chole ready. So let's begin. Let's begin the recipe. The first step is to prepare the chane or chole if you don't have them frozen or ready. Here you can see I am taking 1 cup of chole and soaking it for about 7 to 8 hours. After they are double in volume, we will just cook them. To cook them, here I am adding it to a pressure cooker. To flavor the chole and give it a brown color, today I am using tea leaves. I have added it to a muslin cloth and made a knot. If you have tea bags ready, you can use tea bags as well. We will also add about 1 teaspoon of salt. I like the flavor of cardamom, so here I am using about 3 black cardamoms. Along with that, we will add a little bit of baking soda. Now it's time to cover the cooker and heat it up in high heat and cook it for about 5 whistles. After that, just lower the flame and cook it for another 15 minutes. Let the cooker naturally cool down and then open it. Here you can see our chole is really well cooked. Looks very soft, isn't it? Now we are going to strain it. After straining the chole, we will remove the tea bag and the black cardamoms. The chole is ready. Now we are going to make the pindi chole out of it. You can also use plain frozen chole for this recipe if you want to. Add the chole to a kadhai or a wok. On top of that, we will add the normal salt. Here I am using about half a teaspoon of salt. For this recipe, you do not have to use any onions or tomatoes. Now we are going to quickly add all the spices like the black salt, black pepper, a little bit of turmeric powder, garam masala, some fresh coriander leaves for the freshness, some cumin powder, Amchoor powder or dry mango powder for the sourness, a little bit of red chili powder, some coriander powder, and finally we will add some tamarind chutney. Here I am using date and tamarind chutney for the sweet and sour flavor. Basically this chutney is added to balance all the spices. If your chutney is very thick, you can add some water and mix all the spices together. Our chole is ready. Now we are going to make the tadka for it. To make the tadka, we will heat up a small pan and in this we will add ghee. Pindi chole without ghee is incomplete. Today I am using about 3 tablespoons of ghee. I will also add a little bit of oil to this. You can reduce the amount of ghee if you wish to, it's totally up to your preference. Once the ghee is hot, we will add about half a teaspoon of Ajwain or Garam seeds, 2 inch of ginger which is juliened or cut long. I also like to add some Anardana or dry pomegranate seeds, so I am adding it right now. Along with that, I will add 2 or 3 garlic cloves which are cut very thin, some green chili which are slit, and cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes or until it looks good. My flame is low, that is the reason 2 or 3 minutes, otherwise it will just take you about 30 seconds. The last ingredient in this is a little bit of red chili powder for the color. And now the tadka looks good. We will just cook it for another 30 seconds and then we will add it to the chole. Look at the color and the shine. Doesn't the chole look very delicious? We will give it a good mix and after that your chole is absolutely ready. You can garnish it with some ginger and then serve it. Or if you want some more gravy in this, then what you can do is add some water to it. Here I am using about half a cup of water. We will cook it in high heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. Adding water brings all the spices together and takes it to the next level. We do not want to make it very thin, just add a little bit of water and cook it. After about 3 or 4 minutes of cooking, our pindi chole is absolutely ready. Great, isn't it? Time to serve. The pindi chole is ready and doesn't that look very delicious? It's perfect with some kulche. If you want to see how to make kulche at home,
then comment down below and let me know. I hope to see you in my next video. Until next time, make sure to click the subscribe button and ring the bell icon beside it so that you get notified about my next video. Bye for now. Take care. Happy cooking.